Hi, my name is Amber, and today we're going to be talking about how to prepare liquid samples in two different ways for a tube below XRF spectrometer. The first way we're going to look at is a more traditional approach, and that's using a typical plastic cell. In this case, it's a Chemplex 1540. That's pretty traditional. So we're going to start with applying, taking our film. So this is a roll of film. There's also pre-mounted films, so if you don't like working with a roll. So we're going to lay that across our top. We're going to place our ring on. And I like these jigs because they make it a whole lot easier. And snap it on. So now we've got a really clean analysis surface to work with. We want to avoid any wrinkles or any punctures in the film, because that's going to be our analysis surface on our spectrometer. So once that's complete, we're going to go ahead and pour in our sample. In this case, it's my very fancy distilled water. And depending on your need, you may weigh these out. In the case that you're comparing similar samples, you want to keep, maybe your weight the same. And then put the sample cell lid on. Now, keeping in mind that most of these cells are going to have vented lids. There are other sample cells out there and other ways to prepare, but this is a pretty typical way that we'll do. In the case that we've got a customer that is concerned about a sample that is off-gassing or possibly putting any kind of contaminants into the system, such as sulfur and fuels, we'll do what's called a two-part film. So instead of using a cap, we actually prepare the cup in reverse order so that we can do a slack film on one side. That way, in case the sample does off-gas, that gas is trapped inside the sample cell still and doesn't go into your spectrometer, coat your crystals, coat the inside of your instrument. So you're protecting your instrument long term in case you're working with those kinds of samples.
I see.
So in that case,